It's cold, it's wet, the wind's getting up, the batteries in your GPS are dead, there's no mobile phone coverage. So now's the time to use a map and a decent compass. Find out? Stay tuned. For land navigation, there are three basic types of compasses. The button compass, the board or plate compass, the artillery or sighting compass. The button compass is good for telling general direction, but it's not very accurate. Even with a mark on the compass housing that allows you to take fairly accurate bearings, it's still not really good enough for long-term, long-distance, precise navigation. The board or plate compass was designed for orienteering. It's easy to take a fairly accurate bearing, and it's easy to use it to follow a fairly accurate bearing or azimuth. The artillery or sighting compass was designed to take accurate bearings quickly. However, to convert these bearings from the compass into map use, one usually needs some sort of protractor. Perhaps this compass, which is a cross between a sighting compass and a board or plate compass, is the ideal compass for bushcraft, prepping and survival. The first thing I did with the new compass was to make sure that it pointed north accurately. I used a north-south line, an existing compass, and checked them both. They both matched. The compass needle in this compass swings naturally. It's not in a copper cup or in an oil-filled container, but it works and it settles down quickly. The compass rose is marked in 360 degrees, not 400 grad or 6,400 mils. So it's great for most civilian use. With little practice, one is able to use this compass really easily and accurately. As usual, the northern end of the compass needle is marked in red. Underneath the compass needle there's a scale for working out the grid magnetic angle or declination. And underneath there are grid aligning marks which allow you to align the compass rose with the north-south grid lines. There is a fixed mark underneath the compass rose, and this, along with a direction of travel arrow which is found at the top of the other section, allows the compass to be pointed in the right direction easily. The base plate is in two parts that are hinged. When both parts are opened out, it gives you a straight edge which can be used for distances up to 15 kilometers. So it's slightly better than your average board compass. As with most board compasses, there are measurement marks marked on the base. As usual, there are millimeters. There are also scales, 1 to 63,360 for inch to the mile maps, 1 to 25,000, which is the 4 centimeter grid square map, and 1 to 24,000, which is used apparently for wargaming. However, there are enough marks to be useful when civilian map reading. Perhaps the defining part of this compass is the lens. It's very similar to the one on the lensatic Compaass US military compass. It allows you to read the bearing very, very accurately. This means it's easy to take a bearing and also set a bearing for cross-country movement. This compass is surprisingly easy to use. First of all, tilt the lens on so you can look through the lens and read off the bearing at the lubber line. Then tilt up the other part of the compass so you can look along the sighting line. When the object is in view, turn the compass rose so the red is in the shed. In other words, the red compass needle is within the shed-like looking arrow. Then glance down through the lens to the lubber line and read off the bearing. To set up a course, one moves the compass rose to the required bearing. Then, moving one's body and the compass together, wait until the red's in the shed, look up through the target line and you see where you're going to go. Again, it's faster to do than describe. It is not made of the strongest materials. It will work in the field and it will last, but you have to take care of it. In my opinion, this is a good compass. Even if the lens gets broken and the front part of the plate gets lost, you still have a workable compass that's useful for most applications in the field. However, the choice is yours, but have a good look at this one next time you see it. It's cheaper than an awful lot of good compasses and works just as well as many of them. Please make any constructive comments, and if you enjoy this video, please subscribe. Get out there, practice with your compass in the good weather so you're ready for when the weather's lousy. You know it makes sense. It'll serve you well.